In this video we are going to attempt to place an entrance civil cell. This entrance civil cell is going to require that you have a couple of things in your design file to begin with. First of all, you need an edge of pavement or edge of shoulder to select, and you also need a driveway center line or an entrance center line that also has a profile assigned to it. As long as you have those two items in your design file, you can place the entrance civil cell. To do this, underneath the Tasks menu, you go to Civil Cells, you'll go to Place Civil Cell, second icon in. This is the first time that you place the civil cell in this session. It will be blank, and you will need to click the ellipsoid tool, which is the little three dots, and it should pull up a list of civil cells that we currently have in our DGN library. Once that pulls up, you can see all the ones that we have available. The one that we're going to place on here is going to be a basic T intersection. You can do a curb or a shoulder, expand those out, click on them, and you can kind of see what that's going to look like. So we'll pick the basic T curbs for this one. Click OK on that. First thing that it asks you to do is to locate a reference element. That's the profiled main line edge of pavement. So what you can do is zoom into your main line, let your mouse rest on that line that you think might be the edge of pavement. It will actually tell you that that is complex element. It's the left concrete edge of pavement. So you can go ahead and select that, and by definition those are going to have a profile assigned to them already because they are part of a corridor. So once you select that, it's going to say locate the reference element profile driveway center line. So the profile driveway center line lets me know that the line that I select needs to be profiled. The civil cell will actually conform itself to the profile of that particular line. So I'll go out and select the driveway line. I have to wait a second. What that will do is, if you zoom out just a little bit, you'll see kind of a ghost image of where it's going to try to put that civil cell. Okay. In this particular version here, I like the way that that looks, so I don't need to make any changes, but if I did, let's say that it put it over on the other side, what you can do is simply move your mouse over one of the lines that you selected, one of those first two lines, and you'll get a little triangle that points the direction of the line that it thinks it's going. As you can see, this particular one is going the correct direction. If it wasn't going the correct direction, you could actually left click on top of that line and it will flip over your entrance. For this one, we like the way that it looks, so the option on your mouse says to reset to skip any alternates. So I'll go ahead and right click to reset to skip that. Then it says select corridors to be clipped or reset to complete. It depends on if you have a lot of these that you're placing along a roadway. You may not want to clip anything right away. For this particular one, I could select possibly the corridor for my road, my mainline road, and it would clip the mainline road out of this entrance. So I'll go ahead and select that one just to add it to the things that are going to be clipped out. Once I'm done with my clipping, I can right click to reset that. Then it says accept the cell placement. Okay, so all I have to do is just come kind of in a blank area, hit the left mouse button to accept that placement, and it will go out there and place that civil cell on those existing lines that I have in my drawing. You should see it on the right screen. It will appear over there where my alignment is located as well. Okay. If we take a look at that over in our 3D view, you'll see that it placed it in there. There's some other things we probably need to do at this point to tie it into the existing ground. But for placement purposes, that's all we really need to do to actually place one.